So, why did Percy Jackson season 2 not care to follow the book? Let me explain. Whenever a book becomes a movie or a series, they have to make a lot of adjustments to kind of make the story move along. Because whatever you read, like you can't put every thought that Percy Jackson has onto the screen. Now, obviously, like they did a lot more than this. Like they added some new characters, which that was my only like biggest pet peeve, I guess, with this Percy Jackson season 2, was they added those new characters. And I'm all like, there are so many good characters in Percy Jackson, and just like the whole like I would just say the Percy Jackson like series, like you didn't need to make these new characters to come in. I feel like you could just grab someone from like one of the like future books if you had to. I do, however, think it's like a good way to show kind of like the inner battle that Luke's fighting the whole time between being good and evil, because that girl is just clearly evil. Another thing people are saying, like, oh, it's so rushed in the show, is Percabeth. Okay, but here's the thing. In Percy Jackson, the books, you get to see, like, Percy have, like, a slow burn romance for Annabeth. You kind of see his thoughts and his process of thinking, like, about her in that way. In the show, you don't get to see Percy's inner thoughts. So, yes, they're going to be a lot more dramatic with the way he looks at her, the lines he says, like, I'd burn it all down. Peak line. But anyways, I feel like that's also being pushed a lot more because you don't get to see the whole details behind the scenes, I would say. And it had to be a little more dramatic with it because there's people watching the show who haven't read the books. So once they end up together, they're gonna be like, well, that came out of nowhere, especially if they only did their dialogues from book 1 to book 4. And at the end of the day, Rick Riordan is on set when these shows are being made. So, like, he obviously is having some input and say in this. And at the end of the day, it's better than the movies we got, so beggars can't be choosers.